It's time now for this week's segment of Happier at Home. This week we're discussing resources to support independent living.
We sure are. For more, we go to our friend Deb Marcello with more for us. Good morning, Deb. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How about you?
Very well,
Awesome.
Thank you. Very well.
Great.
So we're talking about independent living. This is a conversation I feel that children with elderly parents should have as soon as possible. No?
I totally agree. I really appreciate when people call us and, oftentimes families will have different responsibilities divvied up amongst each other with how they're going to care for their older loved one. So I have to say, recently we had someone call and he was just putting all of these pieces into place. And so being able to have these things in place in advance and plan in advance will really help you. So just knowing what resources are out there is really helpful. And, in Rochester, we have some great resources. And across the country, there are similar resources available. But here in Rochester, if you need any information about different levels of care. There's the GRAPE, which is the Greater Rochester Area Partnership for the Elderly, and they put out a guide called the Elder Pages. It's on theelderpages.com, and so you can go to that guide and have a list of resources. And likewise, there's a site called New York Connects, and that is administered through Lifespan. But really, across the country, for anyone that might be listening to this or reading our blog, just being able to connect with your area office for the aging. Every area, county, it's usually broken down by county, has a resource like this, and it's a great place to start. They'll help with home services, health insurance counseling. They have case managers. Also to mention, at Happier at Home, we have case managers. So it's kind of that one-stop shop where then you could talk to someone and as a case manager and say, this is my situation. These are my goals. What do I need to put in place? And our folks could help you with that type of thing as well.
Go right ahead.
I'm wondering, there's a lot of challenges that come with dealing with someone who's aging, not only for that person in particular, but the families themselves. I'm wondering, are there resources out there for siblings, the children of someone who may be aging, a brother or sister of someone who may be aging, that feels the burden of care is being put on them, and it's kind of caused a rift in that family relationship. Are there resources available for them?
Yeah, that is where having a case manager involved is really helpful, because that case manager keeps you focused on the person and what needs to happen and orchestrate around that person to help that person meet their goals. I will say the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs in every area has the VA, where they're a great resource also. A lot of people don't know that if you qualify, they'll even pay for some of the home care of the veteran or of the surviving spouse of the veteran as well.
Oh, wow.
Of course, like I said, you have to qualify for that, but they also have counseling services. A lot of the area offices of the aging have counseling services and support groups, because it is very difficult when you are all trying to come together, siblings, family members, to help try to keep someone independent, because everyone has different opinions about what should happen. So the VA does have caregiver support, and really getting involved in different support groups. I know we hear about it all the time, but when you're connecting with other people that are going through a similar situation, they may have new ideas for you, connections for you, but also mentally, you need to take care of yourself. Of course, as they say, put your oxygen mask on first to be able to take care of someone else. That's something that everyone should make sure they're taking care of themselves, getting out of the house. If you are the main caregiver, making sure you're getting additional resources so you could get out of the house and take care of yourself as well. You're right.
Deb Marcello, Happier at Home, thank you so much for joining us. Real fast, before we run out of time, where can people go to learn more information?
Please go to home.com, and I'll have links within our blog for all of these resources as well.
Excellent.